Is it possible to sue a company for daring to shift away from its founding idealism? I never knew it was possible until Elon Musk, one of the world's richest men, filed a lawsuit against OpenAI, the creator of ChatGPT. According to Musk, OpenAI, specifically its founders Sam Altman and Greg Brockman, have abandoned the startup's original mission to develop artificial intelligence for the benefit of humanity and not for profit. Almost a decade ago, Musk, Altman, and Brockman co-founded OpenAI, and in an interview a day after OpenAI officially opened, Altman told the world that he completely trusted Musk. So how come a decade later, Musk and Altman are locked in a public spat and looming legal battle? Is this truly a case of Musk's concern for humanity, or is there something more? Stay with us as we reveal to you the real reason why Elon Musk sued OpenAI. Over a decade ago, Sam Altman witnessed Musk's limitless ambition during a tour of SpaceX headquarters in Southern California, arranged by a colleague at Y Combinator. Altman, in his 20s at the time and having recently sold his first startup for a disappointing amount, was inspired by Musk, who was 14 years his senior, passionately discussing plans to send rockets to Mars. This experience left Altman with a newfound sense of determination. In 2014, Altman and Musk began exchanging emails about the risks of artificial intelligence, ultimately deciding that they should take charge if this potentially destructive technology became inevitable. And so, OpenAI was born, with Musk and Altman enlisting the help of AI scientist Ilya Sutskever and former Stripe Chief Technology Officer Greg Brockman as co-founders. And at its inception, OpenAI made it known to the public that it was created not for profit making, but for developing artificial intelligence in the way that is most likely to benefit humanity as a whole. To launch the company, Musk urged Sam Altman and the other founders to announce a $1 billion funding commitment to the public, an amount that far exceeded Altman's original plan. However, the group agreed and OpenAI was successfully launched. But 3 years later, trouble began to brew on the horizon as Musk began to get impatient and frustrated with the slow progress made by OpenAI in AI technology as compared to Google's DeepMind. In the end, Musk couldn't take it anymore, and in 2018 he proposed to bring OpenAI under his company Tesla. However, the group rejected his proposal, which made Musk decide to resign from the company and withdraw his $1 billion funding pledge. And according to Altman, Musk's decision forced OpenAI to seek alternative sources of funding from commercial backers like Microsoft. You would think that Musk's resignation from the company was the start of the feud between him and Altman, but on the contrary, after Musk left OpenAI, both of them continued to have a relatively good working relationship until the release of ChatGPT in 2023 and the rapid growth of OpenAI. Once ChatGPT was released, Musk and Altman began to criticize each other openly, with Altman once describing Musk as a jerk on journalist Kara Swisher's tech podcast, whose style he would never copy. Musk, for his part, never hesitated to blast at Altman whatever chance he got, and unlike everybody who's been wowed by ChatGPT, Musk has repeatedly criticized the chatbot and even went on to launch his own rival chatbot called Grok, which unfortunately has not received the same popularity as ChatGPT. The clash between the two finally reached its peak when Musk filed a lawsuit against OpenAI in a 35-page document detailing his account of the founding of OpenAI, as well as Musk's views on AI's danger to society. However, at the heart of the lawsuit lies Musk's claim that OpenAI violated an initial agreement to share its technology with the public and help humanity when the company took billions of dollars in investment from Microsoft and turned it into a profit-making company. Musk also claims that OpenAI has made significant strides in creating artificial general intelligence, AGI, referring to GPT-4, which, for Musk, poses perhaps the greatest existential threat we face today. What this means is that Musk believes that GPT-4 is an AI that can surpass human intelligence, but whether or not that's true, nobody knows. But the point is that Musk's suit against OpenAI would compel OpenAI to make its research and technology publicly accessible and prevent the startup from profiting from assets like GPT-4 to the benefit of Microsoft or any individual. In reaction to the lawsuit, OpenAI published a detailed blog post on its site featuring multiple emails supposedly exchanged among Musk, Altman, Brockman, and OpenAI co-founder and chief scientist Ilya Sutskever from 2015 to 2018. And guess what the emails revealed? Those emails showed that Musk knew and agreed with OpenAI's plan to create products to make money for their goal of building artificial general intelligence for the benefit of humanity. It also suggested Musk was okay with OpenAI being more secretive about their work to protect against misuse of their AI. The company's response accuses Musk, who launched his own generative AI company just last year, of professional jealousy, which may just be the appropriate term for the situation because the case is weak, as many legal scholars have pointed out. According to them, it's not very clear whether the court will agree with Musk that his discussions with Sam Altman about setting up a lab that's not for profit but for the good of humanity constitute a binding contract. One scholar, Andrew Stoltman, a securities lawyer and adjunct professor at Northwestern University Law School, called these kinds of discussions illusory promises, which unfortunately for Musk cannot be legally enforced in a court of law. Another scholar, Noah Feldman, a Harvard University legal scholar, noted that Musk's supposed contract contains a hole you can drive a truck through, and if there is no contract, then Musk probably doesn't have standing to sue, and his case could well be thrown out of court. So if this is such a weak case, why did Elon Musk decide to bring it up? Well, if there's one thing everybody knows about Musk, it's that he loves to pick a fight, and he has a history of getting himself into contentious lawsuits, which he sometimes wins. Besides, as one of the richest people in the world with a net worth of over $200 billion, Musk can afford to spend any amount of money in a legal battle against someone he feels has betrayed him. And he's made no secret that he feels betrayed by Altman. So, if his suit can eliminate a competitor, or at least divert their attention and incur financial losses that could otherwise be used to challenge him, why not? It's also likely that Musk hopes to use the suit to push OpenAI to disclose more information about its operations and how its business objectives have evolved in recent years. Another interesting aspect of Musk's suit is his claim that OpenAI's GPT-4 model is itself artificial general intelligence, meaning that the AI has intelligence that surpasses human intelligence. But is this claim correct? Musk certainly believes his claim, and among his complaints about OpenAI, he stated that since the company's board refused to tell the public that GPT-4 is AGI, which is supposed to be their responsibility under the company's charter, the board has failed in its duty and violated that clause in the charter. Still referencing OpenAI's charter, which states that under the terms of the company's strategic partnership with Microsoft, no AGI system should be commercialized by the tech giant, Musk added that OpenAI has commercialized GPT-4 by sharing it with Microsoft. The question now is GPT-4 truly AGI? Only a few people agree with Musk, and this brings us to an interesting thought, which is currently there seems to be no agreement on what artificial general intelligence is, and no basis to judge the point where an AI is up to par with human intelligence. So, if the only result of Musk's lawsuit prompts clearer definitions and benchmarks for intelligence and AGI, it could be deemed worthwhile. What do you think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.
In a world where traditional job security Once your hours are spent, so too are the prospects of boosting your income. This limitation is a stark contrast to the potential for unlimited earnings that entrepreneurship offers, where your financial growth is directly tied to your efforts and ingenuity. The entrepreneurial journey, though challenging, offers rewards that far exceed those of traditional employment. It provides the freedom to innovate, the ability to make impactful decisions, and the opportunity to build something truly your own. By embracing the entrepreneurial spirit, you open doors to financial independence and personal fulfillment that conventional jobs rarely offer. In today's rapidly evolving economic landscape, the barriers to entry for starting a business have significantly diminished. Digital tools and online marketplaces have democratized entrepreneurship, making it accessible to virtually anyone with a vision and the drive to see it through. Whether it's a small online shop, a tech startup, or a freelance career, the possibilities are vast and varied. Ultimately, the choice is yours. You can continue on the well-trodden path of employment, or you can heed Musk's advice and create your own opportunities. What I propose is a shift in mindset. It's time to pivot towards charging for results. Those who truly amass wealth are those who embark on their own ventures, calling the shots and managing their time autonomously. Break free from the cycle known as the rat race and craft a flourishing enterprise. Absolutely, the timeline for profitability in business can span from months to even years, and in some cases, decades. The road to substantial profit generation is often long and winding, requiring steadfast dedication and resilience. One pivotal aspect of business that warrants understanding is that profitability isn't the sole measure of value. Even if a company isn't turning a profit in its initial stages, it still holds significant value. Why? Because value isn't just about current earnings. It's about the potential for future profitability. Consider the case of PayPal. Back in 2001, during its nascent stages, the company wasn't churning out profits. Yet, its value wasn't discounted because of this. Instead, its worth was calculated based on the anticipated profits it would generate over its lifetime. This underscores a fundamental principle. The true worth of a company lies not just in its present financial standing, but in its future potential. So, while the journey to profitability may be arduous and protracted, every step taken towards that goal contributes to building lasting value. It became evident that the lion's share of that value would stem from the anticipated profits over the ensuing decade. To ascend to the zenith of our industry, we must be primed for the enduring struggle from the outset. It's this meticulous groundwork that paves the path to profitability. Ideas, no matter how brilliant, don't materialize into success autonomously. There's nothing more detrimental than confining a potentially enriching idea to the secrecy of a box. The truth is, for an idea to endure and flourish, it must be brought to life through action. Take, for instance, the indelible legacy of Steve Jobs. Upon his return to Apple in 2001, following his ousting in 1997, Jobs embarked on a transformative mission. He orchestrated the launch of the iPod, a move that confounded many analysts and economists who dismissed it as a mere gadget cloaked in secrecy. Little did they know, Jobs harbored grander ambitions, the unveiling of the iPhone and iPad. It's a testament to the power of strategic planning and unwavering vision. Jobs didn't merely stumble upon success. He meticulously crafted a roadmap that propelled Apple to become the world's most valuable company. So, remember, behind every triumphant innovation lies a meticulous strategy and unyielding determination. The iconic lineup of portable devices stands as a testament to a crucial lesson. The most successful companies are largely fueled by the vision of their founders. Ideas aren't hoarded. They're unleashed into action with the right people to execute them. Break free from the confines of convention and seize the life you rightfully deserve. The most profound advice I've ever encountered is this: if opportunities don't knock on your door, fashion your own. So, as you watch this video, remember to affirm, I create my own opportunities. Drop your affirmation in the comments and I'll give you a little heart as acknowledgement. The facade of problems and crises that looms over our society often masks a profound truth. Amidst the abundance of possibilities in the world, economic woes persist. It's perplexing, isn't it? With so much to be done, traditional jobs seem scarce. But herein lies the crux. Unemployment isn't a testament to a dearth of work. It's a symptom of short-sightedness. Our challenge then is to refine our perspective, to sharpen our vision and unearth opportunities where others see only obstacles. Amidst the sea of problems lies a treasure trove of opportunities waiting to be discovered. Yet, many fail to recognize them, blinded by the veil of convention. Successful individuals possess a keen ability to transmute problems into opportunities. They understand that crises, far from being harbingers of doom, serve as catalysts for change and transformation. So, let us heed this clarion call, embracing challenges not as impediments, but as gateways to growth and prosperity. It's a remarkable opportunity that mustn't be squandered, a necessary evil, if you will. Those who fail to discern the silver lining within their crises are destined to endure them with heightened intensity. However, for those who recognize the opportunity nestled within the turmoil, a transformative journey awaits. Entering a realm where setbacks are mere stepping stones to success, these individuals cultivate a mindset where problems cease to exist. For every setback, they unearth a seed of advancement, transforming defeat into resounding victories. So, with every stumble, strive to rise stronger. If you've journeyed this far, affirm your commitment by commenting, I make money solving problems. Your comment will serve as a testament to your dedication and perseverance. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, press the subscribe button, and also drop your thoughts in the comment section.